Alright. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna do mapping. If you don't know what mapping is, it's like what pretty much what like Adizz Bro does. Let's get a map of Europe. Go to images. Let's use this one. Make sure it's high quality, then just boop, boop, boop. And now we just do something. Alright. For this scenario, we're just gonna say that the Netherlands. Do you really need all this all? Went to war with, or that Belgium went to war with the Netherlands to try to unite the Benelux states in their favor. Starting off, Liechtenstein's probably going to fall fairly fast. And now they're probably going to start their invasion of the Netherlands. This is probably going to come to the shock of the Netherlands as it's a surprise. So they're probably going to get pushed back just a little bit. But of course, they're stronger. And although they're the headquarters of NATO, of course, NATO is actually going to backfire on this, causing France and Germany to join the war, which will kind of lead into them being absolutely screwed. It's going to lead to them being absolutely screwed, with France steamrolling nearing Brussels, if that wasn't already taken by it. Eventually, though, the power is too much, and Brussels is taken, causing Belgium to surrender. Now, this peace treaty will have something different. Liechtenstein will keep their independence, but the Netherlands will fully occupy Belgium and turning Amsterdam into the new headquarters of NATO. Now, Czechia kind of wants to reform Czechoslovakia by force. Now, start off, it's not really going well. But NATO kind of does want this, as Slovakia has not done anything. So Poland joins the war on this. And it drastically helps it's in Czechia's decision or situation. Pushing them back a fair amount, even creating a counter-offensive. Right here. Surrounding where the other taken land is to make sure that they, well, kind of can't do anything. That piece of land eventually surrenders. And Czechia, or Slovakia, kind of realizing that they're cooked, decides to give up. Now this peace treaty is going to be a little something. Czechia will reunite Czechoslovakia. And that's it. And now we have the Great War. Kosovo and Montenegro versus Albania and Kosovo. And Montenegro. Serbia and Montenegro versus Albania and Kosovo. Serbia starts the invasion of Kosovo, which goes pretty well. And Montenegro starts invading Albania. Albania, before getting cut off from Kosovo, does send some help, which only does so much. What it does do is find a front line into Montenegro, and they use that front line to their biggest advantage. Now, Serbia and Montenegro are going to surrender. Now, this peace treaty will be something. First, legitimate border change. First of all, Kosovo gets this land from Serbia. And this land from Montenegro. Alright, next up. This sets us up into our first coalition. Ireland and Serbia. Ireland, Serbia versus Britain, United Benelux, Czechoslovakia, and like a good chunk of the NATO members. Now, United Kingdom takes the entirety of Ireland. Now we have a new coalition. Ukraine, Belarus, oh, Ukraine versus Belarus and Russia. Now let's set this up to include modern wartime borders. Using the smart idea, Russia finally decides to use Belarus to send their armies into northern Ukraine. Seriously helps in taking Kiev. Poland decides to go to war in Belarus. a little bit of a little bit of fighting late here. Yeah, you know what? Screw this. I just give up. Poland gets the entirety of Kaliningrad. Ukraine takes a good portion of land from Belarus, with Poland also taking some. Ukraine gets this land from their occupations. Russia is forced to annex the rest of Belarus. And that's all I'm gonna do. Here are our current changes to the map right now. Unification, annexation, unification, annexation slash land taking, just land taking. And this is our current map. Looking pretty good for the blue team right now, I'd say. Alright, that's gonna do it. I might do this another time. I really have no idea. I'll do this again whenever I feel like it. But yeah, that's that's it. Um, yep. Um, bye bye.